To commemorate the founding of New Orleans in 1718, WYES presents this Tricentennial moment in celebration of our city's past and present.
Another part of the uptown experience was attending football games at Tulane Stadium, a more than 80,000-seat arena rising above the stately homes on Audubon Boulevard. During its almost 50-year history, the stadium hosted the Sugar Bowl and 3 Super Bowls, and was home to the Tulane Green Wave.
The first time I went was right after the war. I was 6 or 7 years old. You could buy a child season ticket for $1.25. And we all sat in the end zone, and Eddie Price was a big star for the Tulane Green Wave. He's a hell of a player. But as a child, I remember my parents every Saturday had a cocktail party, a pre-game party, and all our friends would come in, and everybody wore coats and ties to the game. You didn't go to the game without a coat and tie. My mother would be downtown buying a dress, to go to the football game.
The couples in the neighborhood with their children would go sit in the south end on Willow Street, and the ladies would, the women would talk, the men would watch the game and drink a few beers, and the kids would just run up and down, have a good time, and it was really a fun place for the neighborhood to enjoy.
Through the years, Tulane's wins were fewer and farther between, but there were stellar moments. There was that Tulane-LSU game in 1973, a game that marked the first win over LSU for Tulane in 25 years. By 1967, New Orleans had a National Football League franchise. The New Orleans Saints called Tulane Stadium home.
I thought those were the most fun Saints teams, particularly when Billy Kilmer was here. You know, we were the underdogs, and we'd be playing the big-time ball clubs, Washington Redskins, Detroit Lions, and we were a ragtag bunch. It was worse than I knew it was, but we were a ragtag bunch.
After countless prayers offered up by Saints fans, at least one was answered in 1970. In a game against the Detroit Lions, trailing 16-17 with only 2 seconds left, the Saints truly needed to perform a miracle. Saints kicker Tom Dempsey kicked a 63-yard field goal that still stands as an NFL record. New Orleans won 19-17. The last major football game to be played in Tulane Stadium was a Super Bowl in 1975.
WYES's New Orleans Tricentennial Moments are brought to you by the Miro Foundation and presented in association with the historic New Orleans Collection.